Guys, thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate your time. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much. If you are new here, again, welcome. I really appreciate your time. I don't take it for granted that you choose to watch my video because there are a lot of videos out there. So thank you very, very much. I live in Switzerland. So if you're new, I live in Switzerland. For my returning subscribers, I'm sure you already know that. So today I thought I will be looking at reasons I love living in Switzerland, the things I will mostly concentrate on the positive things. I will concentrate on the things I love because the bad things are there everywhere anyway. So the first thing which I really appreciate here in Switzerland is the space. Um, these people give you your space. Nobody, I don't even know how to explain it, but people here respect your space, and it's so important. And at least to me, after living here so long, I find that I like the feeling of having my space, of no one trying to invade my space, and I really value it. And anyway, I think it's a both-sided thing. Most of the Swiss also have this circle around them, and they will just not let you into that space. And the longer I've lived here, I've also learned to have this space around me, and I really value it. What do I mean with space? For example, if I were in Kenya, a neighbor will just come and knock at my door. So it doesn't matter if you like it or you don't like it. They have knocked. You'll have to respond. We don't have that here. And I really value that. I really have my space. I can be what I like. If I don't want to see anyone and stuff like that, then I just have my space, and people leave you alone. Another thing which I really value is the politeness. I don't even know if I should call it politeness, but that's what I will call it. The Swiss are really polite. If I go in a supermarket, I will get a good morning and goodbye, or a you are welcome and goodbye. So you don't get that in Kenya. In Kenya, if I enter a shop, sometimes it's like they are ignoring you. But here, everyone is polite. If I enter a bus, it's good morning, goodbye. Or if I go to work, it's hello, how are you? How is your day? And yeah, okay. I don't know what will somebody say if I say, oh, I'm having a bad day. I don't know if, because I've just never said that because I think that's my business. But still, I find it really nice that somebody will ask you, how are you? How are you feeling? And all that. Another thing I like here is the responsibility. If you are at work, or if I have appointment with anyone, if they say if the appointment is 10, then I know they will be here at 10 o'clock, and not 2 hours later, and stuff like that. So it just make you feel respected. And over the years I've learned, and I really value that. If I have an appointment at 10, then I'm there at 10. I'm there earlier, not 10 minutes later. It's the same thing at work. If I'm going to work, I know I will be there, and there is no excuse, no anything. You are just there. So people are very reliable. And let's say if I have an appointment in 2 days with a Kenyan or with an African, they will not call me until the last minute. I will have to call and say, where are you? What's going on? But if I have an appointment with the Swiss and they realize something came between, they will inform me 2 days later. It doesn't matter if it was just an appointment to go shopping or an appointment to go to drink a coffee. They will call me and say, I'm sorry, today is Tuesday. We have an appointment on Thursday, but I'll not be able to make it. So I really value that. I don't have to spend my time waiting and expecting and asking myself questions. It's just we have an appointment and the person will be there. And if they can't make it, they will really let me know on time. Another thing I really, really love. Okay, I don't know if this belongs here, but still, it's also a part of living here, is the good salary. Because I've checked in different platforms and all that. And okay, I will not, how can I say this? I'll not go to those big jobs. I'm talking about foreigners. My channel is about foreigners. My channel is about Africans. So I'm talking about Africans. I'm talking about somebody who just moved here from Africa 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So you find that even someone who just moved here, so long as you can find a job, the salaries are really good. I'm not 100% sure if there is a place they pay less, but I think the starting salary is 22 franc 50 per hour for what do you call it? I don't know if they call it unprofessional jobs or unqualified jobs. Let's say like working in factory and stuff like that. They get the minimum salary is 22 franc per hour. So that makes a big difference because you find that when you have a job here, you don't have to go looking for a second job because your one job will be paying good enough for you to live comfortable. Because I've seen some places where they say people earn, in some countries, I've seen where they say some people earn $8 per hour or $10 per hour, which I find terrible. We have here 22 per hour for unqualified jobs, which I find it's really good salary because for example, a cleaner, unprofessional cleaner, just a regular cleaner, will have about 22 francs per hour. So if you find a full-time job that's 8 hours per day, then you have 22 francs per hour. Anyway, I wouldn't want to work 20, I would not want to work 8 hours per day. It is what it is. It's, at least for now, it's just not for me, really. If you remember my other video, I said I stopped chasing rainbows. I'm not looking to be rich. I'm not looking to save a lot of money and all that. I'm fine with what I have. So I choose not to work 8 hours. I just have a well-paying job, and I work about between 16 to 20 hours per week, and That's okay with me. That's enough. I don't have to go out chasing rainbows. Another thing I really, really like about Switzerland is the security. Wow. I don't take this for granted. Here, I can walk home at 2 o'clock in the morning. I can walk to, I don't know, to the railway station at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I never ever have to worry. It's just so safe. Excuse me. Everything is just so safe. A 10-year-old could walk half hour home at 8, 10 o'clock in the night. Nothing will happen. I could go out at this time, which is 1 o'clock in the night. I could walk, I don't know where, and I never ever have a reason to worry. It's just so safe. And we don't have a lot of property crimes. Okay, from time to time, you hear about them, but they are few and far between. So that when it happens, it's just such a big news. Yeah, let's call it that way. It's such a big news when there is property crime, but in general, it's just so safe, and you have nothing to worry about. Another brilliant, oh my God, you can't imagine how I appreciate this, but the friendly police, my God. If I see a policeman on the street, I've seen my sister, I've seen my mother, I've seen my best friend, and I've never, that's the reality. I've been here 20 years. I've not seen a Swiss police point a gun in any direction. I've never seen a Swiss police with a gun in his hand because he feels that something is this. Really, I've never seen any Swiss police with a gun. We don't hear sirens here, and if you do, it's an ambulance. And now I'm not only talking about the village. I lived in Zurich for more than 10 years. When you hear a siren, it's usually an ambulance. It's few and far between to hear a police siren because the people are just, things don't happen here, let's call it that way. Really, it's crazy. Just like I say, I've never seen a policeman in Switzerland with a gun in his hand because he thinks something is wrong. It just doesn't exist. Not that it doesn't exist, but it's just so rare, really. Or how can I say? Like I said, if I see a policeman, it's like I've seen my sister. They're just so peaceful, and yeah, it's I was even trying to look for my old camera where I took a photo with police in their full riot gear, and I was so proud because there was a time there was a demonstration, and then I was like, what are these police doing here in riot gear? Because it was also the first time for me to see. Then I just, because I was so surprised, I went there to ask, what are you doing here? Then they said, oh, we are waiting for better days. Then I said, can we take a picture? And they were, yeah, no problem. And then I said, can we make it a video? And it was, sure. So I made a video with the police in full riot gear, but I gave the camera away and I just can't find where I kept the images. I can't find them, but it was just one of those rare moments of it was moment of pride, really. The police here, they are not your enemy in any way, shape, or form. You I've never even seen a Swiss police in a foot chase. Really, never. I've never seen them in a foot chase. I do see police car with sirens once in a while. It takes, oh, I don't know how many times. It's very rare. But honest, I've never ever seen police chase, a foot chase. I've never seen that. I've never seen Swiss police with guns pointed at anything. They are, it's just, I don't know. It's almost like not the done thing. Everything here is so peaceful. But having said that, not that it doesn't happen, but it's so rare. In 20 years, I've not seen a police in a foot chase. I've not seen a police with their guns pointed at anything and stuff like that. It's just, and I'm sure for many people, especially those who live in this violent area, you may understand this. Sometimes I will watch TV and not TV, I will watch YouTube videos and see somebody who was just supposed to be very normal just pull out a gun and start shooting at the police, or a police stop them, and you just see that the police already have their guns out pointed at the person. It's just, to me, it's like watching a wild western movie. We just don't have that here. They just don't do it. So, sorry, I will move a little bit from Switzerland and tell you something a little bit different. So, um, while I was in Egypt, oh, I keep on coming back with Egypt. It's okay because it's just it was my first vacation after the lockdown. So 2 years long, I was just home, not going anywhere. So Egypt was my first vacation in 2 years. So during my time in Egypt, I needed a visa to take me from what is from Sinai to Giza, Cairo. But when I arrived in Egypt, I didn't take a visa because my plan was just to stay in Sharm el Sheikh. But along the way, I thought, I can still go to Cairo and back. So that was a very stupid idea. Still, to go to Cairo, I needed a visa. With a Swiss passport, you don't need a visa when you are in Sharm el Sheikh. But to go to the other part of Egypt, I needed a visa. So I went to the airport to collect a visa. And because that's the only place I could collect the visa, because it was more or less like I'm arriving again. So when I reached the airport, the policeman refused to let me in. And I went to the taxi to the airport with the taxi. Then my Arab driver, Egyptian driver, got angry and started shouting with the policeman because they were refusing to let me in. It had been going on for about half an hour. Then the driver started shouting with him. I don't know what they were speaking in Arabic. They were boo, 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 boo. I don't speak Arabic. So they were just shouting. And my driver was really, really shouting. And without a warning, this police just whipped out his gun, and I was horrified. Oh God. Remember, I told you I've never seen any Swiss police hold his gun in his hand for any reason. I've never seen them point a gun at anyone. And yet there I was in a foreign country where I don't even know what they are talking about, but I knew they were discussing why he's refusing to let me in. And this guy just wipes out his gun, and I thought, oh, let's get out of here. I really don't want to be here. Long story short, nothing happened. Otherwise, I will not be here. But I was horrified because there was nothing serious there. I just wanted to get a visa and get out of there. And yet, these policemen were making it into such a big deal. And this driver was getting angry because maybe he felt I don't know. And this police just take out his gun, and I was, oh God, please get me out of here. So that was that anyway. In the end, I still got in and took my visa and drove to Cairo and back. Anyway, that was scary. That was really, really scary. So in Switzerland, we don't know that. We don't, I don't see policemen holding their guns out it's just not there. And there was a time a friend of mine had too much to drink and was making real trouble. There were then I don't know who called the cops really, but there were about 6 or 8 of them. I don't know. And I got scared, but even in the worst situation, they were so professional. Nobody lay a hand on my friend. Nobody used any violence, and they were so professional, and I really have a lot of respect. We don't know this. For sure it is there, don't misunderstand me. But it's something I read in the news. I've never known, or I've never passed somewhere on the street and I see police holding someone down and stuff like that. No, I've never seen it. That's that. So I think I will not cover the things I don't like because that will be for another time. For now, I think this video is just enough here. But before I finish, please subscribe, comment, and share with your friends because without your support, my videos are useless. Without sharing it with your friends and all that, it won't make sense for me to make videos. So if you are thinking of coming to Switzerland, know that you will be safe from the police. We don't know police violence. You will have your space. People are very polite, distance but polite. We have security, and people breaking into your house and stuff like that is just few and far between. As I said, I didn't say it doesn't happen, but it's just so rare that when it happens, they just make it into such a big deal. So that's that. Anyway, guys, did I say please you should subscribe to my channel? It will really help me out, and I really appreciate your time. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time on another video about Switzerland, about me, and about my life here. Thanks so much, and talk soon. Bye-bye.